Hello, everybody. It's Royce here, and I want to welcome you all to my Royce in the House YouTube channel. We've got a great show for you tonight. There's some breaking news. There's going to be a new Van Halen album coming out that's currently being worked on. Okay. To start out with, please do me a proper and smash that thumbs up button. What that does is it pushes the algorithm to present your show to people that are searching for content. It just helps the show grow. So I would really appreciate just smash that thumbs up button. It's right there on the screen. Also, right on the screen in front of you is a subscribe button. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that top notification bell. You'll get a one-time notification when the new shows are coming out. We do a live podcast that usually runs anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half every Sunday evening, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. All classic rock. We've got some great shows. I've got many shows for you to come and watch on the channel that are already there that you can watch anytime you'd like. Okay, so recent reports in a Dutch newspaper say a new Van Halen album with Toto guitarist Steve Lukather filling in for the late Eddie Van Halen is in the works. Alex Van Halen said he's working with Steve Lukather to complete a new album, a new Van Halen album. Well, that's kind of interesting that Alex, being maybe the only original member, would be calling it a Van Halen album, but that's what happens, and I'm okay with it in certain circumstances. Okay, so there's no one who can do the process with me as well as Steve can, says Alex. This report has emerged from the Dutch newspaper De Telegraaf that says a new Van Halen album is in the works. And this is all fresh breaking news, with Alex Van Halen reaching out to Steve Lukather of Toto to fill in for his late deceased brother on electric guitar. Okay, so after Eddie's death on the 6th of October 2020, the Van Halen story has been one of tribute tours that mostly never got off the ground. No one could have foreseen a reality in which we might hear a new album from the band. At one point, Alex was attempting to put together a tribute tour himself, together with guitarist Joe Satriani, amazing guitarist, that didn't work out. And I covered all of this stuff extensively on my show. Okay, former frontman Sammy Hagar did put a tribute tour together also with Joe Satriani, also with Michael Anthony, original bassist, Van Halen bassist, and Jason Bonham, son of the legendary John Bonham, drummer for the mighty Led Zeppelin. Okay, so Sammy Hagar, Bonham, Satriani, and others, Michael Anthony, went on tour. Very well received. I also did a podcast on that. You can look it up on my channels. Jason Bonham unfortunately had to leave the show when his mother became ill, was planning to return. He was going to miss a couple of shows, but while he was gone, he was fired and replaced by Sammy Hagar, which really pissed a lot of people off. Everybody loves Jason. I've seen him in concert at Vina Robles Amphitheater right here in Paso Robles. An evening with Led Zeppelin. Oh my God, he was just fantastic. I mean, the man is absolutely amazing. So anyway, Lukather and Eddie were close friends, okay? Both famously played on Michael Jackson's Beat It, a groundbreaking moment in pop history. They had jammed on stage together. Eddie even played guitar on Lukather's 1989 solo debut, sharing credits on the album opener, Twist the Knife. The pair would later embrace a more festive spirit on Lukather's 2003 Christmas album, Sentimental. Not sentimental, sentimental. I love that. Eddie played on Joy to the World. Alex Van Halen, Eddie's older brother and drummer for the California rock legends, tells De Telegraaf that Lukather has what it takes to join him on this project, a new tour, a new Van Halen tribute tour. Okay. So Ed and Steve Lukather were very good friends, and they often worked together, says Van Halen. There is no one who can join me in this process as well as he can. Of course, it's no secret there is a wealth of unfinished song ideas and archived material in the Van Halen vault. Speaking to Rolling Stone upon the launch of his memoir, Alex shared some previously unheard material recorded sometime in post-2000 that never became anything, but now perhaps the time may have come. And there are many more songs like this, riffs, melodies, and the raw materials of songs that could yet be finished. So that's what they're going to be looking at. So there's going to be a lot of Eddie influence on whatever comes out. Okay. They're all little pieces, said Alex, a bunch of licks that don't make a song. He then admitted that he had reached out to OpenAI, Open Artificial Intelligence, about the potential for generative AI to analyze his brother's ideas and synthesize something from them. He says he has Robert Plant in mind to sing on them. I don't know if that's ever going to work out. It's good press, but Robert Plant's been very, very busy with his own projects, including him and Alison Krauss and some other things. I saw them recently also in concert at the Vina Robles Amphitheater and was totally blown away. I absolutely loved it. That long version they did of As When the Levee Breaks was just to die for. Okay, so there was no reporting on who might front the band yet on the new Van Halen album. David Lee Roth's last studio work with Van Halen was in 2012 for A Different Kind of Truth, which has a troubled legacy. Roth did not like it himself. Okay, details about the post-Eddie Van Halen album are scarce. We'll have to stay tuned for that, and I'll certainly be reporting on it. But De Telegraaf spoke to Steve Lukather after Toto's show in the Netherlands, and he confirmed that he was involved. Okay, this is happening. Did Alex say that? Oh, in the case the news is true, said Lukather. Eddie, Alex, and I were very, very close for years. It is true that we worked together on it. Okay, so that's my little short video for tonight, folks. We have a live podcast coming up on Sunday. Next Wednesday, there'll be another short video like this. They usually run anywhere from 6 to as much as 18 minutes. We enjoy doing them. We're all about classic rock. We have multiple playlists on my Royce in the House YouTube channel. We have Rock and Roll Chronicles and others. So check us out. There's a lot of shows there. If you like rock, particularly classic rock, you're going to love going to the channel and checking it out. So please hit the thumbs up button, my friends. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please do be a proper and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll get a one-time notification that a new show's coming out. So anyway, thank you so much for joining, and that's what's happening in Royce's world today. Thank you all so very much.